It is a chaotic scene. This time in Bahrain's capital, soldiers open fire on anti-government demonstrators. As the injuries and casualties mount, there are pleas for help.
We call for an urgent call for everybody in the world, United States, European Union, all the Arab leagues, all the Arab countries. Please do come here to help us.
President Barack Obama was not in Washington on Friday, but after days of silence, the White House finally released a written statement attributed to him. In it, he writes, "I'm deeply concerned by reports of violence in Bahrain, Libya, and Yemen. The United States condemns the use of violence by governments against peaceful protesters in those countries and wherever else it may occur." Administration officials are watching events in Bahrain with a certain amount of concern. The country is home to the U.S. Fifth Fleet, which is responsible for all naval forces in the Gulf. As a result, the U.S. State Department urged the authorities in Bahrain to show restraint.
This is a second situation where security forces have responded aggressively to protesters, and there's been an unacceptable loss of life.
Still, as the Middle East continues to swell with protest and its political landscape shifts, cracks in U.S. foreign policy in the region are being further exposed. Despite its military base in Bahrain, the White House seems to be having little influence in stemming the violence there.
U.S. policy in the region is basically being made on an ad hoc basis, and I think that makes it very difficult. I think the White House is scrambling, and they obviously have to consult with a lot of their allies, particularly in the Gulf, because as opposed to Egypt, we're now in a place of very, very great strategic significance for the United States.
The Obama administration finds itself in a tough spot once again as it tries to balance calls for political reform from states like Libya, Yemen, and Bahrain, while still managing its own geostrategic interests in those countries. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.